Oh, look at that. I mean, just look at it. This is the second, well, vehicle, because the last one was a helicopter, but this is the second vehicle in this week's GTA Online weekly update that I'm doing a review for. And this is the Shyster Deviant. And I'm giving away the end of the video. I do still want you to watch till the end of the video, but I'm giving it away a little bit in saying that this is one of my favourite cars in the entire game, because just look at it. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's based on the Ring Brothers Defiant, which in itself was based on the AMC Javelin, which was a pretty much underloved and slept on muscle car. But what the Ring Brothers did is they took it and they made this. And then GTA, or should I say Rockstar, took that and they made this. So this is available with this week's GTA Online weekly update. Now it's not an offer, it is at full price. But you should still buy it, not because it's good, but because it looks like this. So moving back to the car, what's it like in the actual game? Well, I'm going to be honest, it's a muscle car, and like most of the muscle cars in this game, it's not brilliant. The handling isn't great, it's not as bad as some of the other muscle cars. It has a certain controllability about it that's missing from some of the other powerful muscle cars. So even when you do things like that and end up completely out of control, it's relatively easy to correct. It is a good fun car to drive, it's reasonably quick, but I'm going to have to be honest, I'm going to have to level with you, it's not the best muscle car in the game. But again, I feel I need to remind you, it looks like this. So this is probably definitely one for the collectors. You'll probably have quite a few cars already that are better than this. You're not going to win any races in this unless you're the only person in the race, and then, to be fair, it's only 50-50 as to whether you'll win it or not. But you will look cool while you're losing. Customization wise, you've got some decent options for this. You can do really quite a lot to it, as you'd expect, because it's based on a customized version of an existing car. I think that's kind of the cool thing. The job the Ring Brothers did when they built the Defiant was so cool, because it took such an underrated car and turned it into something that was just envied. That when Rockstar came to add this car into the game, they actually chose to model it on the modified Ring Brothers version rather than the original AMC Javelin. So customization wise, you can do okay. You can make this thing look really, really cool. In fact, I think you'd struggle to make this thing not look cool. Usual caveats obviously around white walls and Benny's wheels, although you might actually get away with glitching some of the Benny's wheels onto this, but let's not go there, because the temptation for white walls is ever present. So we'll whiz round here and have a look at the top speed, but let's be honest, I'm not that bothered about the top speed on this thing, because when I drive this thing, it's not because I want to go fast, and it's not because I want to win races. It's because I just love how this thing looks. Everything about it, the proportions, everything about it, it's just such a good looking thing. And I think that is reason enough to buy this thing this week. If you need more convincing, here's the top speed it managed to do. Now normally at this point I'd go through final thoughts and review, but I think I've been fairly clear about what I think about this thing. It's not brilliant, but it's gorgeous, so you should buy it. So what I wanted to do is give you a little bit of a channel update. Now, based on something another YouTuber has posted, I'm going to make a couple of changes to how I do these laps. So you may have noticed before, I've given you a reference to the channel, Benny's Original Motorsports. Now previously I've referred to his stuff because he does some amazing stuff with the Rockstar editor. However, he's recently started a series looking at doing showcases of custom racing tracks made by other players. His first video launched this week and some of these tracks look incredible. And that gave me the idea that maybe I should be using some of these tracks for the cars where it's suitable. So for example, I will continue to do this full lap of the map, so you've always got that leaderboard with every single car tested against the same standard. However, there are some cars that perform better on tighter tracks, some that perform better on ovals, and some that perform better on high speed tracks. And through all the tracks that he's reviewing, there are a really good selection of tracks that fit all of those builds. So if you're into your racing, you should definitely check out his channel. You should definitely check out these tracks. You should definitely bookmark some of them. I already have and raced a few of them. Really, really good quality. Better than so much of the stuff that comes with the game. So what I'm going to do, I'll carry on doing the lap of the map, but also with each car I will pick a track that is suitable for that type of car, and then I will compare them like for like on a track that suits how they drive. Now it'll be a few weeks before I can get round to this because I need to let him get on top of those reviews and give us a good selection of tracks to work with. But that's what I'm planning on doing moving forward with this. Let me know what you think of that in the comments. But back to the car. Honestly, I think this is one you should buy. And as I said before, not because it's good, just because it's gorgeous. And here's the final time it managed to do. But not that we care, because look at this thing. And here's where it sits on the lapboard. So I hope you found that useful. I'll have a couple more of these for you this week, and I will see you in the next one.